Today I'll be talking about the product rule for Calc 1.
Yes, very epic.
So basically, um, I'm just gonna write out what it is. So say we have two functions, and we want to find the derivative, something like this. We can't just multiply the functions and then take the derivative. We can't do that. We have to use the product rule, which is basically this. We're gonna take the derivative of f of x, multiply that by this function, and adding. Then we're going to leave f of x alone, and we're going to take the derivative of this and multiply it. So this is the basic formula for the product rule. And I'll be using an example to show this. So let's say we had, this is an example. And I want you to find the derivative of something like this. You can try it if you want. All right, now, basically, this is h of x is this whole thing. But we can label these as two different functions. So we're going to call f of x this guy right here. You can pick either or, it doesn't matter. In the beginning, you just got to pick one and just stick with that. All right, so f of x is going to be this, and g of x is going to be this. So now we're just going to kind of plug this in where it goes. So I'm going to take the derivative of this one first, which is derivative of e of x of e to the x is just e to the x, and derivative of the constant is just oh yeah, man, I think I forgot to talk about those in previous videos. So the derivative of a c for constant, 2, 3 over 4, blah blah blah. Pretty much any number that doesn't have a variable attached to it, when you take the derivative of it, it's going to be 0. And when you take the derivative of something like this, you're just going to drop the x and just leave the number. And of course, if you just had something like this, its derivative would just be 1, or sometimes teachers just like writing out dx. But it's the same thing. Okay, so we got the derivative for this guy is this, right? Looks really bad. So now I'm just going to take the derivative of this. So it'd be 0 plus e to the x. Just ignore the 0. And now we're just going to plug these in where they go. So this guy will go where this guy is, right? Because it's the same thing. So we're going to ex times g by itself, which is right here. So let's just put that in there. Now plus, now we need f, which is this. Multiply it by this g prime, which is just ex. Now you can leave it like this, it's the right answer, but we're going to simplify it. So now we're just going to multiply this out, right? This would just be plus, and then this would be, just multiply this out again. Okay, now this cancels out this one time, so we're going to do EX. You can add these two together. And this is the answer. So yeah, that's the answer. If you want to simplify, you can also just leave it like this. I mean, it's still right technically. I'll do one more example just to illustrate this product rule. Here's the next practice problem. I rewrote the product rule formula up here. So first we're gonna break this one function into two different functions. So I'm just gonna label f of x as this guy right here. So, and then I'm gonna say that g of x is just ex. Okay, now take the derivative of both of these. So fx prime, so this is the derivative of this, would be 6, right? Using the exponent rule, power rule. You're gonna move this guy down here, subtract it 1, right? Next we got g prime, which is just ex, because the derivative of ex is just e to the power of x, right? Ex. All right, now that we got all our things right here, right, we can now plug them into this formula here. So first we got f prime, which is this. So 6x squared, parentheses, so we know we're multiplying. It's ex. You can leave it like this, that's right, but we're going to simplify it. So this would be this is your answer. So the derivative of this, 2x cubed ex, is equal to 6x squared ex plus 2, 3 ex. That's the answer. So that's the product rule. So basically, you're gonna try to split the function into two different functions and just label it. And then you're gonna take the derivative of both of them. And then you kind of just have to remember this this formula here. It's not too hard to remember. Just gotta remember that on this side, right, you're just gonna get the function of one multiplied by the original function of the other one, and then plus, and then leave the one you primed over here alone, and then just it's not too hard of a formula to remember. So that's how you do it.